We are delighted to have you all here in this wonderful occasion. There are times when history takes unexpected turns, the breathtaking landscape that enthralled crumble in a natural disaster, and then resurrect with new vigor, a new life, a new history. That's what happened to Tohoku in Japan in March 2011, when the earthquake and tsunami devastated the place, but the place resurrected. The people who lived an ordinary life showed the out of the ordinary grit to rebuild it and ensure their tradition is intact. There sprouted the seed of this historic photography exhibition, Tohoku, through the eyes of Japanese photographers, composed of 123 works of 9 individual photographers and 1 photographer's group from Japan, curated by Kotaro Lizawa, who is recognized as a leading Japanese photography critic, historian of photography and magazine editor. This is a show that could change our perception about the world.
2011, though none of these works are about the disaster. We have our distinguished guest who could shed light into the exhibition, and without elaborating too much, let me come to the responsibility vested in me. First of all, I would like to acknowledge the role of our revered chairman, Sri M.V. Muthuramalingam sir, who is the guiding force behind us all in all our initiatives, and also our director, Sri M.V.M. Sashikumar sir, who is a man of ideas and vision for realizing such an art exhibition. Unfortunately, they could not make it to the opening ceremony here. We have today with us many distinguished personalities at this opening ceremony. The chief guest of this evening is Mr. Kenji Miyata, Deputy Consul General, Consulate of Japan in Chennai. He needs no introduction as he is a prominent personality in the social and cultural spheres here. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our honored chief guest, Mr. Kenji Miyata. Welcome you, sir.
Wait, ma'am, wait, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Whatever academic or creative strides we make at Velamal Knowledge Park. She has pivotal role in it. Yes, she is Ms. Gitanjali Shashikumar, our academic director. Let's welcome Gitanjali ma'am to deliver the presidential address. Please, ma'am.
Dignitaries on the dais, art lovers, art faculty members, guest speakers, and my dear students. It's a real pleasure and honor for us to host and conduct this event, the show that commemorates the 70th year of Indo-Japan cultural relations. It's a real honor for all of us here from Velamal Educational Trust. Thank you so much. I thank the team members who made this possible. This show was curated by Kotaro Lizawa that brings to us the devastation of the 2011 tsunami hit areas of the Tohoku region. I just had a glimpse of some of the photographs that was being displayed. More than the devastation, it speaks about the life, culture of the region, landscapes, different styles of each photographers, how generations evolved, bringing history in front of us through the lens eyes of the different styles of photographers. We at Velamal Knowledge Park, we have always appreciated creativity. We wanted our children to think beyond books. We encourage new workshops, art curated programs, for we wanted to come out of the conventional educational framework by collaborating with creative art form, where we believe learning happens beyond books. We are sure this exhibition, aptly named Tohoku through the eyes of Japanese photographers, would be a new experience for our students, our art faculty, teachers, including our own academic team members.
Wait. Wait. Oh. Okay.
Mr. Aaron.
No.
Good evening. Welcome.
Come.
Respected representative of organizers and supporters, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure to attend this photo exhibition, TOHOKU, Through the Eyes of Japanese Photographers, organized by Japan Foundation, Wellerman Knowledge Park, Wellerman International School, and Chitrabati Center for Creativity. The photo exhibition TOHOKU has been so far held in New Delhi and Kochi in India and was a great success, with many people coming to view it. In this connection, I would like to thank Mr. Murali Chirat, Chairperson of Kerala Lalita Kala Academy, for his significant contribution to the success of the exhibition in Kochi and his effort in organizing this exhibition. I am confident it will be a big success here in Chennai too. The theme of this exhibition is to enhance the understanding of culture, climate, and life in Tohoku region of Japan among the people all across the world, including in Chennai. Tohoku is the northeast region of Japan and known to the world as the area that was devastated by the massive earthquake and tsunami of March 2011. I believe this exhibition with more than 100 photos of Tohoku will be an eye-opener for the people of Chennai to learn and understand the real life and natural beauty of the Tohoku region. It is particularly significant this photo exhibition is being held in Cholamandal Artist Village. We know the Wellerman Knowledge Park places great importance on education for the next generation, and I hope that many young people who will be building the future relationship between Japan and India will come to see the exhibition and increase their interest in Japan. As you all are aware, this year, 2022, marks the 70th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Japan and India. In this memorable year, we have adopted the theme, Creating the Future Towards the Centenary. We will together create the future and move forward to the centenary milestone and beyond. I strongly believe the future offers great potential for our partnership. During the last 2 years, the COVID-19 pandemic has prevented us from organizing such a cultural event. However, I am delighted this photo exhibition is finally taking place in this memorable year.
Since I've seen you, man, and I was thinking, did I meet him someplace in New York? And what he actually meant was, it's been a long 2 years since we've been able to see each other and come together. So what I'm seeing here is a cultural event that brings us all together physically to enjoy the moment and each other's company. And as somebody who's privileged to come to India, to discover India for the first time, although I've studied it for 35 years remotely, to come here for the first time, I've discovered that India is not only a home to myself, but it's a home to all of us. It wasn't by mistake that they called it the cradle of civilization, cradle of mankind. And I feel very welcome here, and I want to show my appreciation to all of the distinguished guests here on the dais. ma'am, also for their kind invitation for me to give a talk yesterday, and meet some of the outstanding students who asked some of the brightest questions. I'm also, in addition to being an artist, I'm a professor, and there's no shyness in these schools. They know, they have the confidence and they have the curiosity to ask questions. So I have no doubt that they're all going to become great, fully integrated individuals. So, a little formally, I'll just say thank you to Mr. M.V.M. Sasi Kumar, the Director of the Velamal Educational Trust, and Mrs. Gitanjali Sasi Kumar, the Director of Academics. Mr. Koji Sato, Director General of Japan Foundation, who's not here with us today, but who was foundational in the conception of this project. Mr. Kenji Miyata, our Deputy Consul General here in Chennai, and also the distinguished members of the Consulate General of Japan who are here in the audience, the Cholamandal Artist Village, and our respective dignitaries therein, as well as the artists and guests here present today, and the students. Thank you.
Impressed me so much because some of them are taken before the World War II and some before the tsunami had 2011. All these things are wonderful work by the very creative photographer of that time, and it's the kind of thing when all the Madras, Cholamandal and also Chennai artists will come and see the wonderful exhibition.
This exhibition, felicitating this program. I thought, it is after the since it is after the tsunami. I thought, devastated all the disastrous photograph is going to be there actually. I came with some impression, and later he told me that it is going to be with some kind of photographs taken in the 40s, and it's an exhibition of 8 artists. It's a well curated show. And after seeing that show, lately I saw that exhibition. I mean, here and there, and it's a wonderful exhibition. It has to be there in the almost all the schools again. Of course, this is a little away from the city, but it is a wonderful place for the artists, and also a lot of visitors are here. Unfortunately, I was the regional secretary. We had a lot of programs in regional center, Rahitala Academy, in collaboration with the Japanese Foundation, sometimes with the Consulate General of Japan, and Velamal also, they put up the big exhibitions and all with the school children. And it was a very good space. Unfortunately, it is not functioning properly now. In this occasion, I wanted to, my request is the Velamal kind of institution to have one large space, at least a moderated exhibition space in the city, to have this kind of exhibition, so that Madras people can see, also a lot of younger people can see that the private initiative should be there actually. And
dignitaries on the dais, members of the Velamal family, my dear artists and friends. It was a great evening that brought a piece of Japan to Chennai, and we at Velamal Knowledge Path and Chitravati Center for Creativity feel honored that we are part of this traveling exhibition. Now it's time to experience the height of the works exhibited here. First of all, I would like to thank Japan Foundation for giving us an opportunity to host this exhibition in Chennai.